eyes and binoculars, two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the silence with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate in the vein of gang violence.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. Joe Calzaghe, 174 pounds, 6 foot even with a reach of 73 inches. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., weighing in at 78.9 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Todd, this is well anticipated.
It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales. Joe.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds.
Welcome inside this unique. Vinny said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. That left hook missed. Good hook to the body. Calzaghe and Jones met for the light heavyweight title back in New York City in November of 2008. Calzaghe won on that occasion. Who's going to take the rematch here?
No, Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten. You think about standing fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
How about that time counter shot? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab misses. No rest. Whoa, wait a minute. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just misses with that jab. Every time he a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on. Hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow.
There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That bell could not have...
Just go out there.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Does well to block that left jab. How about that time counter shot? Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get
On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Missed with that right uppercut. Left hook just missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on this. Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Perfect counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
These two were made for each other. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything was...
Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook won't score. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They block that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and here comes the 10th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
You'd like to see more jabs. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. Let's start 11. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Pensacola's finest is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Beautiful counter shot. And down goes Jones Jr. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
That's lights out right there.
back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Got to waste time. Step behind.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back, though. Never round anybody off.
Great work.
On to the 12th. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Punch, counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Missing with that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Keep doing what you're doing.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How did they survive that?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Come on, breathe.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. That hook doesn't score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That left hook missed. The straight right just misses. The Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. So we've reached the final round of the fight. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. His stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Sure about the judges on this one. A split decision win.
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work, we enjoyed the action. Split decision, totally agree with it. You never know, we might see it all over again.